wanna do is drink beer for breakfast. All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast.
KPAM News Time, 7:41. It's First Edition on a Thursday morning, and that means the First Edition Beer Geek is on the air. And coming up this weekend, the weather should be perfect for the 8th annual Nano Brew Fest at John's Marketplace, the beer mecca in Southwest Portland. And joining us live is the organizer of the Nano Fest, Manuel. Oliver, welcome to KPAM.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Hey, yeah, thanks for coming on the radio. Okay, I've been asked this question, and it's a basic one, but I've been asked it at least 3 times this morning already. What is a nano brewery?
So the nano breweries are the smallest breweries, smaller than what would be considered a craft brewer, although they are definitely craft brewers. They're typically brewing on systems that are as small as a half a barrel, which would be a single keg. The last event that we actually had 2 brewers from Washington that had 10-gallon systems. So these are the smallest brewers. Some of them are, getting up 3-4 barrel systems, but these are still very, very small compared to most of the larger craft brewers in the area.
But these guys are all licensed commercially and
Absolutely.
Selling a product that you can find. But this is a great opportunity to have it all in one place.
Yeah, it is. And since many of them are so small that they don't really have much distribution, you might find them in a few tap rooms. Some of them you might find just in their tap room. So this is really a great opportunity for people to get out and find out about these. A lot of them are brand new, up and coming, and some of them will progress on. The Commons in Portland is a great example of a nano brewer that just a few years later has some national, international acclaim. And
he started in his garage, basically, in Southeast Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you go about finding all these little breweries?
A lot of calls, talking to a lot of people, trying to keep up on news that's happening, research.
Yeah, and one of the really fun parts about this festival is, finding stuff that you've never had before. Because sometimes at beer festivals, like, well, I've had that one, but this one, it's like you're guaranteed to have a unique experience. And you've got over 50 beers or somewhere right in that neighborhood.
Yeah, there are over 30 nano breweries participating, beer, mead, cider, and braggot. And of those, most are bringing a couple of different styles to the festival. We won't be pouring all the styles at the same time. With the number of brewers participating, the number of taps that we have, with the space constraints of John's Marketplace parking lot, we'll be putting them on one after the other. But yes, there will be well over 50 different beers presented.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because John's Marketplace, well known among craft beer lovers in the Portland area. That parking lot isn't huge, though. So how are you going to cram everything into there?
We've got a really good design for good layout for the event. We've got a very large tent, 40 by 120, that should cover most of the area. It'll be, it might get a little crowded, and there might be a little wait at certain times of the day, depending on how busy it gets. But I think it'll be an excellent festival.
What's the strategy for getting there? Because parking's going to be at a premium, but I would imagine TriMet's a good option. TriMet
is always an excellent option for any beer fest that someone goes to. Take TriMet, have somebody drop you off, take a cab home, or have a designated driver. And we are offering free sodas to the designated drivers. And actually one of those is a new nano soda maker. So, yeah, it'll be a great experience.
Very cool. All right, let's talk about the nuts and bolts here.
Sure.
How much does it cost? What does that get you? And what are the hours?
The hours are noon to 8 on Saturday, noon to 6 on Sunday. The entry package is tasting glass, 10 tasting tickets, and a raffle ticket. And I did want to mention that we are giving 5% of the door to the Oregon Humane Society. They're the charity that we're going to support this year. There will be raffles every hour throughout both days of beer memorabilia, some fun things from the brewers, growlers, shirts, etc., as well as a growing list of rare cellared beers.
And one of the really cool things is you get to meet a lot of the brewers themselves.
Yes, absolutely. There are, in fact, 20 different Meet the Brewer sessions happening, many of them concurrently, obviously, with the amount of time at the festival. And that's fairly unheard of. Out of the 30-plus brewers attending, two-thirds of them, in essence, are going to be there on site for a Meet the Brewer session. And some of them will actually be pouring their own beer as well. So, yeah, there's a great opportunity to chat with a lot of these folks, find out about what they're doing, find out about, why they're doing it. And they really are spread from all over the area. We have people coming in from St. Helens, Sandy, Beaverton, Bend, White City, Battleground, Salem, Gresham, Milton Freewater, Forest Grove, Lebanon, Boring, Hillsboro, and even Portland.
That's fantastic. Hey, and if you want to get a sneak peek tomorrow at the Commons, a special preview night.
Yes, that's right. The Commons is putting on a preview night, and they're going to have 6 different nano breweries represented there. 6 of the ones that are participating at our event. So yeah, it should be a great chance to kind of get out and come by, have a pint, try it, see what you think.
Yeah, very cool. And you've got to be stoked by the weather forecast for this weekend, too.
I'm very excited. I was looking at the weather forecast about a week and a half ago, and it showed a rainy Saturday. And so, a little bit of clouds is wonderful. Keep the exuberant gardeners out of the garden. Come down to the beer fest, kick back, and enjoy the day.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on all the hard work you've put into this. I remember when this festival started, and it was just basically a handful of breweries and a couple of tables and jockey boxes out at Max's Fano Creek and Tigard. Yeah, back in 2008, the first Nano Beer Fest happened at Max's Fano Creek and Tigard, and continued out there for the last 7 years. 2014 was the last festival there. They didn't end up doing one in 2015. And so I offered to step in. My company has always done the marketing support as well as done a lot of the legwork of getting in touch with the nano breweries, et cetera, for the Fano Creek event. And so it was kind of a natural thing for us to take over the event when they decided they could no longer handle, all the logistics. Sure. Well, good on you for pulling together what looks like a fantastic event, and good luck this weekend, Oliver. Thanks. I'm really, really excited. Look forward to seeing everyone there. All right. That's Oliver Manuel, the 2016 Nano Beer Fest organizer. NanoBeerFest.com for more information, or check out the First Edition Facebook page.